tomorrow. Cool? All right. So the first thing I want to take a look at is, do you remember when we did the, there was the card problem? You had cards A, B, C, D in a box of cereal. And so these are the cards. And then we observed, because we went and collected 40 boxes, we got 11, 7, 6, 9, and 7, right? And the thing is, we had went and bought 40 boxes. Okay? So, whoa, go back. What would my if I only gave you that and you knew you had 40 boxes, what would you have expected to have gotten? If the company says, hey, we have the same amount of cards, A, B, C, and D, that have gone into boxes of cereal throughout the United States, you just want to go happen to go get 40 boxes, that's what you got, but what would you expect me to get?
All equal numbers.
Yeah, all equal numbers. So 8 times 5 is 40, so 8 each, right? Okay, so you might come across a problem like with that. All right, so what we want to do is we want to find our chi-squared individually. Okay, and then we want to add them up. Okay, so remember, chi-squared is going to be observed minus expected, quantity squared divided by expected. So that means, so I'm going to say I observed 11, I expected 8, quantity squared divided by 8, which is going to give me 9 over 8. So 9 divided by 8. So this first one has a chi-squared of 1.125 if you do the math. And then for the next one, I'll do in blue. So we're going to say, I'm going to go, I observed 7 minus 8 quantity squared divided by 8. If I do that math, that's going to be 1 divided by 8, which is 0.125. And then if I wanted to find the next one, I'm going to go, I got 6 minus 8 quantity squared divided by 8. So that's going to give me 4 over 8, which is 0.5. And keep going. Let's see. I'm going to get 9 minus 8 quantity squared divided by 8. So that's going to be 1 over 8. So that's 0.125. And then the last one is going to be, I observed I got 7. I expected 8 quantity squared divided by 8. So that's going to give me negative 1 squared is 1. 1 divided by 8 is 0.125. Okay, so what you want to do once you get to this point, first off, does everyone feel comfortable how I just got all those using the equation? Is there any question of how that happens? Okay, so then if I need to sum this up, and this will be all I'm doing. So if I go 1.125 plus 0.125 plus 0.5 plus 0.125 plus 0.125, it adds up. So the chi-squared sum is equal to 2. Okay, friends, what would my degrees of freedom be up here? And I just warn you that your degrees of freedom will not come from you creating an extra chart. So my original value was what? How many observed values did I have? 5. Okay. So the degrees of freedom on this one, degrees of freedom is going to be 5 minus 1. So that's equal to 4. So now you would have enough to plug into Desmos. Degrees of freedom 4, chi-squared of 2. Degrees of freedom 4. Chi-squared of 2. So we have a p-value of 0.73 in this case. Okay? So that's as far as I'm going to get for today. I will pick this up tomorrow, but this will be definitely something a video that you want to use on